Okay, so good evening. Welcome to Heated Mellow. I'm Allison. So you will see we have quite a few accessories tonight for this class, and that is because these items help us to get a little bit deeper into the body and to feel a little bit more grounded and connected. We're in the middle of Vata season, or we've come into Vata season, which in Ayurveda is fall. And it's that time where it's really breezy and it's just kind of cool. And a lot of times we can feel kind of ungrounded. So if we start working on feeling that connection to the earth a little bit more, before we get deeper into Vata season, which, as you know, when we move deeper into Vata season, we have all of the holidays. Plus, we have this big old election coming up tomorrow. So everybody's feeling a little bit hectic. So this class tonight might be a little more slower than normal, which I know if you guys have been here, this is a slow class anyway. So we'll have some movement, but I really want you guys to just have some time and space to just stop because often we don't have a lot of that time and space. So you're going to want to have your two blocks and your tennis balls handy, and we're going to get started on our backs tonight. And just come on down, bring your knees into your chest. You can hug them tight. You can have it kind of loose. Just gently rock back and forth, beginning to bring some awareness into your body. Massaging out that low back, the muscles along your spine. And keeping your hands on your knees, inhale, allow your knees to float away from you. And exhale, hug them back in. Inhale, they float away. Exhale, hug them in. Taking 3 more of those, moving nice and slow with your breath. And after your third round, find a happy baby. And this might not be your deepest happy baby yet. We're just beginning. You might connect behind your thighs, your knees. You might take some movement here. Really imagine a happy baby and envision what they like to do here. A couple more rounds of breath. Releasing your legs down into Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of feet come together, knees wide. You're going to take those blocks and you're going to wedge them underneath your knees so that you have some support here. You're going to take your tennis balls and you're going to bring them right up kind of into the traps here. So guys at home, you'll see it here. You guys here in the studio, right in here. And then you can allow your arms to just come out at their sides. You can rest your hands on your belly. And just breathe. Becoming more aware of how you are feeling. Noticing and observing physical sensation, emotions that might be floating through. And energetically, is it feeling high? Is it feeling low? Is it scattered? And as you breathe and connect here, you're just making observations. There's no judgment. No matter how you show up on your mat or what you bring with you, your mat is always willing to take it. Now that you've checked in, you might set aside anything that can wait, anything that came before, or anything that is yet to come. Just set it aside, knowing that you have the choice to come back to it later if you choose. Become more aware of your breath. Notice your inhale flow in and your exhale flow out. Maybe you do a quick body scan and observe any places that are feeling a little extra tight or where you're holding on. Use your breath, allowing it to flow into those places. The exhale to melt it open. Pausing here just as you are for about 5 more breaths. You might connect in with an intention or a sankalpa. This month, a lot of my intention is grounded in gratitude, which sounds cliche because it's November. But gratitude is one of those things that can really help bring us to the present moment and to help us shift our perspective. And whatever you have chosen for your intention, take a nice deep breath in and exhale, sigh it out. Take another nice deep breath in. Really fill it up. Let it go. Slowly and gently bring your knees toward one another. Feet travel as wide as your mat, so your knees will fall into center. And you can keep the balls where they are, or you can remove them. And just gently begin to windshield wiper your knees, nice and slow, moving back and forth. And you might move a little more slowly than you think you want to. And taking a breath in on the exhale, just drop your knees to the right or the left, whichever side you come to first. It's not a super deep twist. Inhale your knees through center and exhale, keeping feet wide, drop your knees to the other side. Breathing into the outer edge of your hip and thigh. Inhale, knees come through center. Find a full body stretch, fingers and toes reach long, take up space. Another breath in, exhale, hug your right knee into your chest. You might keep that left foot flexed and then point and flex through that right foot. Nice and slow, working through all the connective tissue there. You might move into some ankle circles, taking time to switch directions. And bringing that right hand onto your right knee, taking that hip around in circles, starting to get in to this big joint, switching directions. Extend that right heel to the sky. Hands come behind thigh or calf. Keeping that foot flexed as if you were going to stand on the ceiling, and you might gently windshield wiper this leg side to side. Bending that knee, bring your right arm straight out from your body. Breath in, exhale, twist, drawing that knee across your body. And it doesn't have to be the biggest, deepest twist here. We'll twist more. We're still warming up. Continue to connect with your breath. Nice long inhales and deep exhales. Another breath in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale through center. Find another full body stretch. Fingers and toes reach long. Notice the length in the right side of your body. Breath in. Exhale. Hug that left knee into your chest this time. Point and flex the foot, working through all the connective tissue. Maybe taking those ankle circles. And take time to switch directions. Hand on knee, working your way into the hip. And switch directions. Inhale, extend that heel to the sky. Hands come behind thigh or calf, flexing the foot. Breathe into your hamstring. You might windshield wiper this leg. Breath in, exhale, bend the knee and twist. Left arm extends out to the side, left knee travels to the right. Breath in, breath out. Inhale through center. One more full body stretch. Really reach it nice and long. Fingers and toes stretch away from one another. And exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side. And then rock forward and back until you come up to a comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall here, vertebrae stacked on top of one another. Just begin to nod your head yes. Shake it no. Take some neck circles. You might even begin to find some shoulder circles, shrugging shoulders up, pressing back, rolling down. You might roll them forward. Bringing hands to your knees, finding some seated cat cows. Inhale, lifting your sternum. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Move with your breath. You might take some organic movement, taking some spinal spirals, moving in circles, side to side, exploring what feels good. Couple more rounds of breath. Making your way through center. On the inhale, reaching your fingers nice and tall. Exhale, cactus your arms. Imagine your elbows are going to touch behind you. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, elbows come down behind. Lifting up. Exhale. Take two more. Inhale. Exhale, keeping shoulders down away from ears. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hug your arms down, breathing here. Notice your ribs. Are they wanting to flare out? Can you hug your rib cage back around your spine? Staying for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach your fingers nice and tall. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand, right knee. Looking over your shoulder. Wringing out the spine. Maybe you keep those bandhas engaged. Breath in. Exhale, twist. Inhale, rise through center. Exhale, twist to the left. Sitting up nice and tall here. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, arms lift, rise through center. On your exhale, shift into a tabletop position. Really finding your foundation, shoulders shrugged down away from ears, feeling that belly hugging in, ribs are around that spine. On your inhale, press your sternum between your biceps. Gently look up. And then exhale, round chin to chest. Inhale, find cat. Exhale. Nope, exhale, cat. Opposite. It's all good. Move with your breath here. And as you find these cats and cows, you might bring your awareness to that space between your shoulder blades. Focusing there, it's often where we have less mobility. Our low back is very mobile in most cases. You might begin to add any extra movement side to side. You might even turn your fingers around and back, stretching into your forearms. A couple more rounds of breath, coming back through center when you're ready. Extending the right leg, press the ball of the foot into the mat behind you. Really activate your leg here. Press through the heel, reach to the crown of your head. Float that leg up. Stay or reach your left arm forward, spinal balance. Feeling your connection to the earth. Take a breath in, exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, crunch and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend, reach it long, stay, or take tiger, bending that back knee, connecting hand to foot. Take a breath in, stay for the breath out. Inhale, reach it long, and set everything down. That left hand stays planted. Inhale, reach your right fingers to the sky, twist it open. Exhale, thread that arm through, come on down. Adding on where you would like here. And if you've reached that left arm long overhead, you might play with rolling that armpit down towards the floor or rolling it towards the sky, pressing deeper onto the right shoulder. You might also extend that left leg straight out from the body. Wherever you are, continue to breathe. Nice long inhale, long exhale. And take a breath in. Stay for the breath out. Slowly unwind, coming back through center. Left hand presses into the mat. The inhale reaches your right fingers to the sky. Unwind. And then exhale that hand back down. Extend the left leg behind you. Press the ball of the foot into the mat. Really engage the leg. Feeling length here. Floating that leg up, stay or reach the right arm forward, spinal balance. Using your bandhas, feeling those ribs hug around your spine. Breath in, exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lengthen, stay, or find tiger. Just an option, not a command. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, set everything down. Right hand stays planted this time. Inhale, left fingers reach to the sky. And exhale, thread it through. Come on down. adding on as you want or need. Breathing here. You might take a body scan, observing where you're holding on to tension or tightness, using your breath. Inhale and exhale. Slowly unwind, come back through center. Inhale, left fingers to the sky. And then exhale, set that hand in. Another breath. Exhale, down dog. Hips lift you up and back. Find movement here. Continuing to connect with your breath. Next, inhale, roll forward as if your body was a wave and come into a high plank. Exhale, roll back, down dog. Inhale, roll it forward, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, roll it forward one more time. Exhale, down dog. Slowly walk your hands back to meet your feet, taking your feet hip width distance or even slightly wider. Fingers to your shins, even if you can touch the floor. Bend in the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Pause here. Shrug your shoulders down away from your ears. Nice long spine. Breath in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. This time, maybe finding a ragdoll. Hands come to opposite elbows. You might sway your torso side to side, shift your weight in your feet. You might even have a big enough bend in your knees so that your belly touches your thighs and your torso waterfalls towards the ground. Notice how that feels in your low back. Sometimes we get caught up in wanting to have straight legs when we want to lengthen our spine. Couple more rounds of breath here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Next, inhale, slinky roll and rise all the way up. Fingers reach wide and tall. And exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, walk your hands out, find a high plank. Breath in. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Just pause here. Allow your forehead to come towards the floor. Breathe into your hands, your forearms, and take a peek. Are your wrists underneath your elbows? If not, shift back just a little. You might even play with shrugging your shoulders down away from your ears just a little more. Inhale, gentle cobra, heart reaches forward, beautiful long spines. Exhale, release down. Feet stay glued on the mat. Inhale, gentle cobra. Exhale, release down. Inhale, gentle cobra, keeping your feet heavy on the mat, reaching heart forward. Breath in. Exhale, release down, shift back, child's pose. Settling in here, connecting to your breath. You might even take the palms of your hands together, bend your elbows, bring your thumbs to the back of your head, finding a prayer position here. You might connect back in with your intention. And breath in, breath out. Inhale, reaching your arms nice and long. Stay for the breath out. Then slowly and gently making your way up to a downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. Look to your hands, step or walk your feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, fold. Inhale, slinky roll and rise, nice and slow, fingers reach tall. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, step back, high plank, choosing your flow tonight. What's calling to you? When you get to down dog, taking that reset breath in and breath out. Look to your hands, step your feet, top of the mat. Halfway lift, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Halfway lift. Exhale, take your flow. And take one more sun A, moving with your breath. We'll meet back up in down dog. Taking this time, connecting with yourself as moving meditation. Pausing here for 5 breaths. If you would prefer to take puppy pose and come down onto your knees, also known as Anahatasana or melting heart, that is an option. The same shape. And taking a breath in, staying for the breath out. And then meeting back up in down dog. Inhale, your right leg rises, pressing that heel back behind you. You might bend the knee, open the hip, taking ankle circles or hip circles. Shoulders stay square to the mat. Breathe into the side body. Inhale, that foot comes through center, and exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Drop the back knee, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. You can keep your fingers down, arms can lift, you can bring them to your knee. What feels right to you? You might decide to add a back bend. Maybe there's a twist that you love. Focusing here on the front of that left hip. Taking a breath in, stay for the breath out. Slowly releasing hands down onto the mat, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, straighten and fold over the front leg, pyramid pose. And you can pivot your foot down. You can keep that back heel lifted. It just depends on how you are feeling and what you're looking for. Breathe into that leg. Inhale, halfway lift. And on the exhale, walk your hands between your feet. So pivoting so all 10 toes are facing the same side of your mat and fold. Finding your prasarita. Wherever you are, shifting your hips forward so they're in line with your ankles. You might find that it helps to line your feet up so that they're parallel. And you might have a slight bend in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, travel to the back of your mat. Hands come over that left leg, pyramid pose. Yep, so you'll be facing the wall if you're in the studio, or you'll be facing away from the camera. Breathing here. Taking a breath in. On the exhale, bending that back knee, coming down, find your low lunge. As many steps as you need to get there. Hands can stay down, they can lift. Finding your Anjaneyasana. And breath in. Stay for the breath out. Inhale through center. And exhale, plant your hands. Step back, take a flow, or go straight to down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Bend the knee, open the hip, ankle circles, hip circles, whatever you need. Inhale through center and exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Low lunge once again. And you've been here already. You can drop that back knee. And you can take the same shape that you took last time, or you can take something different. Yoga gives you 1,000 different ways to do one pose. Continuing to focus on the front of that right hip this time. Inhale, arms lift, rise through center. Exhale, hands down, tuck the toes, lift the back knee, pyramid pose. Breathing here. Maybe you discover something new this go round. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands walk between your feet. Feet come parallel and fold Prasarita. You can take a bend in your knees here, imagining that your belly was going to come down onto your thighs, allowing sits bones to spread wide. If you'd like to take an inversion here, if that's something you're working on, by all means, you've got time to do so. If you'd like to take a twist, your right hand can come down, left fingers can reach to the sky. Then switching sides, hand plants, inhale, twist the opposite way. Bringing those fingers back down. Walk your feet or your hands up to frame that top foot and fold pyramid pose. Once again, just observing. We've been here before. Inhale, halfway lift, and the exhale drops that back knee, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. And adding on as you want. This is a fun one to explore because we have so many options. Inhale, rise through center. Exhale, plant hands, step back, take your flow. Reset breath in and breath out here. Inhale, right leg rises. And exhale, knee to nose, step your foot through. Pivot the back foot down. Inhale, rise, warrior two. Finding the bend in that front knee. Sinking hips just a little closer to the mat. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the bend in the front knee. Big long line. And exhale, side angle, elbow to knee. You might pause here, shoulders stacking. You might even reach those left fingers long overhead, deepening the side body stretch. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, rise through center, and exhale, bend into the back knee, side lunge. Yep. Breathe here. Hands can stay on the floor. They can come to your heart. Breathing into that inner and outer thigh. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, hands travel back towards the top of the mat, coming into a lizard pose. Nice. You might roll onto the outer edge of that right foot. You can add a twist. You can take it all the way around and grab that back foot if you would like. And slowly coming back through center. You can stay here, maybe forearms come down onto a block or to the floor, pausing here in this lizard pose. We'll have a chance to go deeper into our hips. I'll give you a half pigeon in just a little bit, but for now, breathe here for just a few more moments. And taking a breath in, stay for the breath out. Slowly and gently make your way back to downward facing dog. Taking any movement that you want or need. And left leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Right foot pivots flat, open up, warrior two. Feeling shoulders settle away from ears, beautiful long necks. Inhale, reverse, reach it up and back. Keep the bend in that front knee. Another breath in, exhale, side angle, elbow to knee. You can pause, reaching fingers tall, or take them long overhead. Pinky side comes down, palm faces behind you. Breathing into that side body. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, float through center, and exhale, side lunge, bend to the back of the mat. Straightening that front leg, hips sink down. And it's okay if they're still lifted, if your heel is lifted. Breathe wherever you are into your inner and outer thigh. And breath in, breath out. Next inhale travels you to the front of your mat. Come into lizard pose. Rolling onto the outer edge of that foot. You can add the twist or even reaching and grabbing that foot. And inhale, coming back through center and settling deeper if you would like into your lizard pose. Forearms can come to a block or to the floor. Connect with your breath, maybe your intention. And taking a breath in, staying for the breath out. Slowly and gently making your way back to downward facing dog. And inhale, shifting forward, high plank. Exhale, slowly come all the way down. Bringing your favorite cheek to the mat. Arms can come long at your sides. Melting here. And taking time, switching cheeks, stretching into the other side of your neck. From here, just gently roll over onto your back. Nothing fancy. You might take a full body stretch here, fingers and toes reaching long. And hugging that right knee into your chest, giving it a squeeze. You might once again point and flex your foot. Take those ankle circles. And extending that heel towards the sky. Stretching into your hamstring. Maybe you're noticing some openness. Unfortunately, we won't get to those half pigeons because I thought I had 15 more minutes because I forgot the time of the class was ending. So my apologies, guys. Ah, bend that knee, find a twist. That right arm comes out to the side. Draw that right leg across your body. And breath in and breath out. Inhale, coming through center. And switch legs, hugging that left knee into the chest. Right leg's extended long. You might point and flex the foot, find those ankle circles. And extend that heel to the sky, noticing your hamstring. And bend the knee, find the twist. Left arm extends out, left leg comes across. Inhale through center. And hugging both knees into your chest once again. Might gently rock side to side. If there's any last movement that you'd like to take here before we take our last couple finishing asanas, taking them now. And then finding a happy baby. And release into a Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of feet come together, knees wide, bringing both hands to your heart. Maybe sighing out any last tension. You might observe your intention, connecting back in with it. And slowly and gently making your way into your final resting shape. Maybe your arms and legs extend long. Maybe you place your legs up the wall. Totally up to you where you are. Feeling your back body melting into gravity, front body flowing loose like water. There is nowhere else to be. There is nothing else to do. Take rest. Shavasana. Gently bring your awareness back to the space, wiggling fingers and toes, finding wrist circles and ankle circles, Nodding your head side to side. Find a full awakening body stretch. Fingers and toes reach long. And slowly and gently rolling onto one side, pausing in the fetal position, head cradled on bicep. Taking this moment here, allowing yourself to be filled with gratitude for taking the time for you to show up on your mat, for your body and all that it is able to do on and off your mat. And for the fact that you have a choice in what you pick up and take with you as you venture back out into the world. Slowly and gently press your way to a comfortable seat at the top of your mat, hands coming to Anjali Mudra, that prayer position at heart center when you get there. It's truly my honor to be here with you this evening, and I deeply thank you for your trust in allowing me to guide you through your practice. Raising your thumbs to your third eye center. The inner light that is within me sees and deeply honors that same inner light within each of you. Many blessings and much gratitude. Together we bow in peace and honor of ourselves, each other, and this practice. Namaste. Yoginis, thank you so much for your practice. You guys at home, thank you so much for being here tonight. And I apologize to all of you. I was totally excited and you were enjoying the